Alrighty, everybody, welcome back. We are going to unbox and review the Unmatched Series 9 Jeff Hardy today. So it shouldn't be too long of a video. We're going to go into my gripes, dislikes, and my likes. Overall, though, I think this figure looks awesome. Boxes, just a normal Unmatched box. You got Jeff Hardy on the side with the All Elite Wrestling logo. Other side, just the AEW logo with the letter on it. Back of the box here, not much to read or anything like that, but you do get the other people in the set. I miss the days, like the old Jakks figures, they had the, they used to have it to where you could, it was the figures on the back of the box. I really wish we could get that. I think that was always really cool. I think I've said that before, but I wish we could, see the actual figures. But yeah, that's the back of the box. Not much to read here. Touches the date he debuted. This is from when he showed up in AEW the first time to save Matt. Had to do his little juke. I'm also pretty sure, now that I'm looking at the shoes, I'm pretty sure he was wearing boots that day. If this is from his, legitimate debut when he ran in, I'm pretty sure he had boots on, not like these tennis shoe Nikes. Unless he came in a different time with this chair. Interesting. But yeah, so it looks really good, though, in the box. I think, the box art's just Jeff Hardy with his chair, which is pretty cool. Unmatched collection, 8+. The Jeff Hardy front of the box here. I bought these. Ringside put up, I think they were only up for a few hours, but Ringside put up some damage box editions of the Jeff Hardy. I bought 2 of them. I have one in box here, one that I opened already because I'm impatient. But we're going to still unbox and open them, get them reviewed, and show you guys, like I said, my gripes, things I don't like about it. But yeah, so here's this. We'll get this guy unboxed and get him showed. Alrighty, here we are, Jeff Hardy out of the box with everything he comes with. I think, truthfully, this is one of the better Jeff Hardy figures, and that's including a lot of the Mattel WWE figures. There's a couple Mattels, I think, that stand next to it, but overall, articulation-wise, he's got about the same as the Ultimate does, a little bit less, but overall, this has got to be one of the better Jeff Hardy figures. I mean, the tattoos are great. The Screaming head sculpt, it looks just like him. It's pretty cool to have and see in hand. And then they just released photos the other day at, was it Double or Nothing? They showed off the new Jeff Hardy that's coming out. So it'll be pretty cool to see. But here he is with everything he comes with. You get the 2 extra hands, kind of mic holding, weapon holding hands. You get the normal head sculpt. The figure itself with the Jeff Hardy pointer hands, and the chair, which this chair is super cool. They got a lot of the details down, and it looks awesome. We'll go ahead and take him off of there and start reviewing him. Alrighty, I'm going to go through and start with all of the accessories, starting with the chair. It's just your normal fold-out chair. Nothing too special about it except for all the paint work on there. I think they did a really good job with it. It looks, like the chair he came in with. You got the Nero on the side there. His signature, the date, all of that's pretty sweet. The Hardy pendant, kind of Jeff Hardy face here. On this back side, even under the chair is really cool. It's got the AEW, blah, blah, blah. But it's kind of three-headed figure. It's pretty sweet looking. And then same thing up here, another 3-headed figure with some spikies. But when you open the chair, you still get all of that there. It's a cool chair, probably the coolest chair they released. Yeah, we got that there. Now here is the regular head. I think it looks good. There's just something about it, and maybe it's just the way it sits. This part sticks out a lot, and it makes him, I don't know, at least when I put it on the other day, it looked kind of funky. But you get the faded hair sculpt there, something that I feel like Mattel just couldn't fully do right. Get the man bun head. Pretty detailed, too. You got kind of like that True Effects style thing on there. You could tell it's kind of grainy in the eyes, but it still looks really cool, really good. A little bit of paint there for me that's a little bit off, but we got the tattoos that go all the way up to the back of the head here. You got his gauges, which, I mean, paint's not perfect, but they still look pretty good. You get the 2 open hands. Really detailed with the tattoo work, which I think is awesome. Again, these are, you know, hands we've never seen from Mattel, which without his bands, his armbands. But you get both tattoos on there. They look really nice. It looks really clean. And then, of course, the figure itself. I mean, in this lighting, I don't know if it's just the lighting, but I'm kind of noticing a huge paint difference. I mean, you guys see that too, right? His head, or his chest and abdomen and arms are 2 completely different colors. And I don't think I recognize that right off the bat. That's going to bug me. Well, that's annoying. So that's definitely a gripe. I don't know if my other one's like that, so I'm going to unbox that one and see, and we'll kind of compare them side by side. But this Screaming head sculpt is one of the better Jeff Hardy head sculpts I've seen. Gauges still have, you know, this side looks really nice. This side, the paint got a little out of control. But head scan looks really awesome. A little bit of a paint smudge with the black paint up top, but looks really good. I think this, I mean, truthfully, it looks just like the Jeff Hardy on the box. You got the new tattoo here going down the kind of squigglies. I don't know what it represents, where it is. You got the demon head sculpt, head, more like the squiggly kind of stuff, into the tattoo that we all know and love, the vine tattoo going through the arm with, I believe it's a dragon, but it might be a snake. And it goes all the way throughout, even on the arm there, which is pretty sweet. So if you were to do that, you know, it matches up with what it should. But it does go even underneath the torso there, which is pretty sweet as well. But I mean, thoroughly detailed. One of the best detailed tattoos they've done. I mean, it pops a little bit more than the Jeff Hardy from the Mattel line that they did, Elite Series 84, with the armbands and face paint. I have a custom one I'm going to show here in a little bit, but all the new tattoos are on there throughout the neck. It looks really good. I have no complaints with the look of it, except for the color tones here. Don't like that. Pants look really good. They are, I mean, they're really wrinkly, which I guess is kind of the point. You have the studded belt, which I don't think I've ever seen him wear just a black studded belt, so it's probably missing some color there. You got the cargo pocket here, and then the tennis shoes, which I mean, he's worn tennis shoes like this before, but I'm pretty sure in his debut, he wore boots. I'm going to see if I can find a picture. But if this is supposed to represent his debut when he runs out to save Matt, 100% they jacked that up. I still think overall this figure looks phenomenal. Like I can't go into enough detail. I think overall this is one of the better Jeff Hardy figures that we have in hand. And I actually have that Jeff right here. So we're going to compare him to, and this is a custom, well, not custom necessarily, but I did a head swap on this one. So he is a little bit taller. I don't know how, that's the other thing that's kind of bugs me. The scale, it feels like Mattel stopped caring about the scale. Pants aren't as baggy, which isn't like a huge thing to me. I think either way you still get the cargo pocket. But comparing the two tattoos, I'd have to go back and look, but I really like what Jazzwares did. I think overall, I mean, just overall color in the tattoo looks a lot better, all the way down to the hand being colored, versus on the Mattel, it's, you know, just brown as it goes down there, but he's definitely had the green always. And also, as you notice here, you can't see the tattoo through the armband. Laziness, Mattel. Yeah, I just think overall, do they have? Yeah, nothing under the arm here. Just overall, I mean, the tattoo detail on the Jazzwares is a lot better. Head sculpt wise, Jazzwares wins for sure. I think the body's a little too bulky. I think Jeff Hardy's a little bit more, I don't want to say lean, but you know, he's not as jacked up as this. That's the Chris Jericho body on this one here, but you still got, I mean, I don't know if they added too much color to the Mattel, but this tattoo's, the detailing on this is much better. I'm just going to be honest. This is a dub for Jazzwares. But yeah, I'm going to take him back out of the picture. But I mean, that's, you know, my main gripes right now with this figure, I think not coming with the shirt is an issue for me. I think that's a weird thing, especially depicting him on the back with it and then not coming with it. Granted, they did throw in the chair, and I'm sure there's a lot of deco hits and everything on this that kind of made it too expensive to add a shirt. I mean, and the tattoos. You do get the armband, his, you know, bracelets, which he had on, which is cool. But seriously, I think overall, and also, yeah, my biggest issue with Jazzwares figures is they always feel so flimsy. This Jeff doesn't feel flimsy. His knees feel good, and maybe it's just because of how bulky the pants are. But he feels good. You know, his hip joints aren't super wobbly. The arms don't feel loose. A lot of them are Jazzwares figures. In the elbows, it always felt super loose, and I don't like that. This one feels really good in hand. He can't do, you know, he doesn't have ab crunch at all. I mean, yeah, even that felt odd to do though. Yeah, it doesn't have a super big ab crunch. You can't turn the torso, and even the torso, you know, I mean, if you're doing swantons, you're gonna be fine. But again, I think this is by far one of the best Jeff Hardy figures we've seen. And I think that next one coming out is going to be even better. So that's where we have it. What do you guys think? How do you guys feel about it? Tell me if you noticed the torso change here or if I'm just crazy. But there's definitely 2 different colors right there. And that bugs me. Anywho, hope you guys have a great day. If you like this review, leave a comment. Leave a like. Tell me what you didn't like. You know, subscribe, comment. All the good stuff. Have a great day. I'll see you later. I was wrong. Looked at it wrong. This is definitely, you know, aside from the shirt, this is pretty accurate. His debut was a different attire. But this is definitely from a different night when he saved everybody from, like, Ethan Page. And Big Cass, I can't remember his name now, and the other guy. Like Hook, Matt Hardy, and one of the Private Party guys. That's my bad. Whoops.